Good morning and welcome to Wheelie Tropicals. If it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning watcher, I've got a banana special for you today. So there's by absolute no fluke behind me. I've got the absolute gorgeous Musa Florida. And what we're going to be looking at today is growing banana plants from seed. So really exciting. So today with the banana special, we got 4 different banana plants to come to you today. Really easy methods with these ones as well, and the time of year is absolutely fantastic. You don't need any special equipment. You can just bag them up and put them in the greenhouse. So every single one of these is going to have the exact same method. So I'll talk to you about what ones I've got, where they come from, and then I'm going to show you the method, and I'm going to show you some seedlings that I've already germinated as well. Behind me is the absolute gorgeous Musa Florida. It's absolutely the most beautiful thing. Really love that. It's by no fluke that I put that there today. It's going back in the house after. If we start off with Musa Helen's hybrid, if I can get you the seeds for these ones, which are these, they're all relatively similar. Some are slightly bigger than others. The Helen's hybrid is native to India from the Darjeeling area. It's like a Himalayan cross between a Musa Itinerans and a Chinichampa, which I absolutely love the sound of Chinichampa. This one grows really quickly, up to 4.5 meters, and it has a thick red tinged pseudostem. Apparently, it's also cold hardy down to -10. Never checked that. I've never grown these ones before, but that's the information I could find online. The fact is, this one, apparently it's got an edible banana. It's supposed to be sweet, but it's also seeded. This was saying one of the only ones that was edible. Can produce a new leaf weekly. These things grow, like I say, absolutely rapid, and they've got a beautiful ornamental like midrib on the banana. Next, we've got the Musa Flaviflora. So with the Musa Flaviflora, I think it's called Flaviflora, something like that. There was almost no information about this online. It's almost like a ghost online. It says it's native to the Himalayas and northeast India and grows 2 meters tall. And then other than that, there was like radio silence. There was no information that I could find anywhere about that one. So I'm not sure if that's like an ultra rare one or just less common from seed. I don't know what the game is with that one, but clearly not many people grow that particular banana, or maybe it's a new cultivar. I'm really not sure, but it was rare to find a plant in this day and age where you can almost find no information about. I'll see if I can find any images to put up on the screen, but it might be a bit unlikely with that one. Next up, we've got the Musa Itinerans. Is it Itinerans Mekong Giant? I'll show you I'll put it on the screen anyway, just so I don't mispronunciate absolutely everything. This one, a bit more information about this one. Seeds, because it's called a giant, are actually one of the smaller ones. It's native to the mountainous regions of Southeast Asia. In warm regions, this can get 10 to 12 meters. These are massive, like absolutely massive, and can take -12 as well. Once established, is what it's telling me online. I'd still wrap all of these anyway, because although they can take it, they might die back to the ground. It's named the traveller palm due to its rhizomes spreading around about 5 meters, so it can get quite a nice kind of clump. I don't know if I'd plant this out in a garden if it was going to spread that far. I mean, they're easy to dug up, but I don't know if I'd want that. Grows between 2 meters and 7 meters tall. The pseudostem is purplish, and the leaves are often got like a red underside. It's very similar to Sycamentis, and the fruit with this one is not typically edible. So again, another cracking banana plant. And then the very last one that we've got, it's almost the same thing again to start off. So it's Musa Itinerans Forma India. So again, kind of small seeds there. This one, as you imagine, is from India with a name like that, and it's from Sikkim, so exactly the same region as the Sycamentis. More of a smaller variety, again, 2 to 7 meters tall, depending on the climate. So if you've got a colder climate, you're going to get more of the 2 meters tall variety. It's cold hardy, similar to Sycamentis, which stays down to -5, but I've had mine through -10, not a problem at all. And not many facts again with this one, just a reddish stripe across the leaf blade. So again, pretty much Musa Sycamentis, to be honest, with just a different name. So without further ado, the method then. is I've just put that in a jug just so you can see what's inside of it. The brown material in there is a product that's called coconut coir. So it's like brown husk of coconuts, and you can still see like the fibers of like the coconuts and things in there. So that has no nutritional value in it whatsoever, no nutrition. It's just completely sterile, which is ideal for seeds because they have enough inside the seed to germinate and get up to at least a couple of leaves before they'll need any kind of nutrition. So it's a perfect mix. It's free draining as well. The white bits that you can see in there that I've mixed through is called perlite, and that just helps keep the mix aerated. A lot of the seed starting mixes that I've seen kind of go like concrete after a while, and the seedlings just really struggle to get through it. So I would strongly advise anybody not to use the seed starting mix, because the ones that I've used, even like the proper expensive branded ones, have just formed like a concrete crust on the top and nothing can get through them. So use that as a mix. Like Blue Peter, I've got one here. So what we've done is I've put that mix inside of a sandwich bag, which you can zip up. I just literally just wrap it, put it under itself, and that's that. And then they need a day and night cycle, just day and night. So wet that, not so it's got loads of water in the bottom, but just so it's nice and moist. Mist it if it gets slightly dry, and then just put that somewhere that'll have a day and night cycle. So like in your greenhouse, outside in a sunny position. And then what you'll notice is you get these gorgeous little bananas. So excited about these. It's taken me ages, taking me ages to get to this, and it was thanks to Tim for giving me advice on how to do these. That one's Musa Flaviflora. That's growing absolutely gorgeous. That popped on the 13th of June, so a couple of weeks back. And that one's Musa Itinerans Manipur, massive. Crazy to think these little tiny plants are going to grow to, I mean, that thing behind me is small, and that's a 2-3 foot banana. So these things are going to grow absolutely massive. So just thought I'd come to you today with like a little bit of a special. I am verging on the end of the seed growing series at the moment. Just going to take a slight break from that. More to do with cost, and time at the moment seems to be running away from me to try and get all the information and stuff packaged together, get them all edited and all the rest of that. I know I've got some quite die-hardy fans that like to watch them. I've got about 200 regular viewers on that one, but the videos don't seem to go much further than that. So I don't know whether it's going to go maybe a bit bigger over winter while people are planning what to grow next year. I don't know. But if you've got anything specific that you'd like me to grow, feel free to put them in the comments. And then when I'm planning over the next couple of months of what seed I'm going to get, I might try and put in maybe some of these series, some of the more common stuff like dahlias. And yeah, I don't know if that would be of benefit, or whether you like the really rare stuff, like the fact that we're growing things that some people have never, well, most people I imagine have never heard of any of these plants. So these bananas, you know, for the sake of, you know, £3, £4, £5 a packet, if we can get a couple of these bananas out, I'm absolutely over the moon with that. And these aren't the only ones that I've got. I've got about 10 out of the one packet over there. So it'd be nice to grow these and get our first-hand experience on what we're doing. But please let me know if you'd rather have some of the more common garden stuff in here as well, or whether it is just the rarer kind of stuff that you want me to kind of go over. I suppose there's a million videos on how to grow dahlias and crocosmia and all that kind of stuff, but let me know if you would prefer that as well. And again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to do a banana episode of the actual bananas that I've got in the garden, hopefully coming up pretty much about the same time as I'm going to launch this video. Thanks for watching.